Hey guys, this is going to be my first soft-spoken / whisper video. I don't know if the quality of my camera is good enough to do whisper videos, but we're going to try and see how it goes. If you hear some slight tapping sounds in the background, it's my dog. He has a tendency to run around on the hardwood floor and spin in circles while I'm filming. I don't know why he does that, but I will try to edit it out or kind of hopefully drown it out with my speaking, because it can be quite loud sometimes if he gets really excited. But today I thought that I would read a little bit from one of my favorite books from when I was a child. And I know that the title is a little strange, but I'm hoping that some of you have heard of this book. It's The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. I find this book to be quite enjoyable, so as an adult, I really wanted to purchase this. I'm not going to be reading a lot from this. Some of the stories can be quite long, but I will read some of it to you, and hopefully this will provide you with some tingles. So let's get started. This is the title page for The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. Now this is an introduction. This one is entitled Chicken Lickin'. So let's begin. Once upon a time, Chicken Lickin' was standing around when a piece of something fell on her head. She wasn't the brightest thing on two legs, so she started running around in circles clucking, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling, we must tell the president." Chicken Lickin' ran to her friend Ducky Lucky and clucked, "Ducky Lucky, Ducky Lucky, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, we must tell the president." "Let's go," quacked Ducky Lucky. Chicken Lickin' and Ducky Lucky ran to their friend Goosey Lucy and yelled, "Goosey Lucy, Goosey Lucy, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, we must tell the president." "Let's go," honked Goosey Lucy. Chicken Lickin', Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy ran to their friend Cocky Locky and yelled, "Cocky Locky, Cocky Locky, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, we must tell the president." "Let's go," crowed Cocky Locky. These characters have such interesting names. "Wait a minute," cried Jack the narrator. "I forgot the table of contents. I forgot the table of contents." "Hey, you're not in this story," said Chicken Lickin'. "I know," said Jack the narrator, "but I came to warn you. The table of contents is..." "The sky is falling, the sky is falling," clucked Chicken Lickin'. "We must tell the president." So Chicken Lickin', Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky ignored Jack the narrator and ran off to catch a plane to Washington. Just outside the airport, they met Foxy Loxy. Foxy Loxy, Foxy Loxy, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. We must tell the president, yelled Chicken Licken, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky. Well, come with me, said Foxy Loxy. I know a shortcut to the airport. Foxy Loxy led Chicken Licken, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky to his cave. He didn't get to eat them though, because Chicken Licken was almost right. The sky wasn't falling. These illustrations are very unique. I really enjoy them a lot. The table of contents was, it fell and squashed everybody. The end. Now that's pleasant for a child, huh? But for some reason, I still enjoyed these stories as a child. Although they seem to be a little morbid sometimes. So this one is called The Princess and the Bowling Ball, and I think it's like a take on The Princess and the Pea. See, she's right here, and she's on all of these different mattresses. The bowling ball underneath. Once upon a time, there was a prince, and this prince's dad and mom, the king and queen, somehow got it into their royal heads that no princess would be good enough for their boy unless she could feel a pea through 100 mattresses. So it should come as no surprise that the prince had a very hard time finding a princess. Every time he met a nice girl, his mom and dad would pile 100 mattresses on top of a pea and then invite her to sleep over. When the princess came down for breakfast, the queen would ask, "How did you sleep, dear?" The princess would politely say, "Fine, thank you," and the king would show her the door. Now this went on for 3 years, and of course nobody ever felt the pea under 100 mattresses. Then one day, the prince met the girl of his dreams. He decided he better do something about it. That night, before the princess went to bed, the prince slipped his bowling ball under the 100 mattresses. When the princess came down for breakfast the next morning, the queen asked, "How did you sleep, dear?" "This might sound odd," said the princess, "but I think you need another mattress. I felt like I was sleeping on a lump as big as a bowling ball." The king and queen were satisfied. The prince and princess were married, and everyone lived happily, though maybe not completely honestly, ever after. The end. So that is definitely an interesting take on The Princess and the Pea. I think I'm going to read one more, and then if you would like me to film some more of these little cute short stories, let me know in the comments below and I can do another segment of this. I do apologize for the lighting as compared to my other videos. I am in a different room that is a lot more accommodating for filming. I have a lot more room in here, so I don't have to be so close to the book. So let's get started on this last one. It is called The Really Ugly Duckling. I'll let you look at his little face. Look at him. He looks kind of crazy. He has red eyes, or one red eye. His tongue's sticking out. But he looks really happy. He has really big feet. Once upon a time, there was a mother duck and a father duck who had 7 baby ducklings. 6 of them were regular-looking ducklings. The 7th was a really ugly duckling. Everyone used to say, "What a nice-looking bunch of ducklings, all except that one. Boy, he's really ugly." The really ugly duckling heard these people, but he didn't care. He knew that one day he would probably grow up to be a swan and be bigger and look better than anything in the pond. It's a really positive outlook, huh? Well, as it turned out, he was just a really ugly duckling, and he grew up to be just a really ugly duck. The end. Oh my goodness. Personally, I think he's kind of cute. He has his own little personality. That is hilarious. I don't know. I was a strange little kid, apparently. I haven't read these stories since I was a kid. So apparently I was a bit strange, maybe possibly a little morbid, but that's okay. I turned out just fine, I think. So there are a few more stories in this book that I can read in another video if you're interested. I'm going to make sure that the quality of my whispering and soft speaking is not too overpowering and that it's understandable, since I have never filmed one quite like this before. Maybe in the near future, if I'm able to afford it, I can purchase a binaural microphone so that these videos will be more relaxing for you. If you enjoy the whispering and soft speaking, please let me know. I would like to do more of these videos in the future. That is, if the quality is good enough for me. If you have any recommendations or anything that you would like me to do in the future, please let me know. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you are able to relax and sleep peacefully.